I grew up in Warrior. I was born 1st December 1970. And,
1st of December, well, party don't do. You don't shit.
my dad, late Joe Pinnick, passed on the 13th of November 1982. I was barely 12 years old. My dad happened to be, I would want to say, I think one of the first black UAC managers. And he was very, very enthusiastic about his job at the UAC without a job. Then my mom passed on about 7 years ago. Rebecca Young came from another very powerful Shekiri family from his family. For my dad, well, like 19, the 3 had passed. Then for my mom was 6 and the last. And then I went to Mowo Primary School, formerly St. Andrews, and then Hussey College, a very popular Hussey College in Warri. Then I went to University of Benin, and then I studied political science and public administration, and came out with a very good grade. Then, I would say, modestly, I made a school class upper. And I've always loved football. Growing up, I love the round of that game. I couldn't play it, but somehow I just feel that I should be part of it, And what really ignited my passion for it was my late brother Padiko Pomo. Though there was no blood relationship between us, but my father happened to raise him right from primary, secondary, university. And I did not know he was not a Pinnick until after my father passed, So we used to come to his house, Nick Pan, we used to take him to National Stadium as a boy growing up, So I developed that passion for the game. And during Nigeria 99, I was privileged to be one of the VIP volunteers. I had left university about 6 years before. And I worked with the FIFA area, FIFA session, and then worked with Mario Schneider, I worked with then Rufinen then was General Secretary, then Blatter. That was when I started my relationship with Blatter in 1999 here in Lagos. So at that point, they loved what I was doing, and then they were ready to recruit, wanted me to go to Zurich. One of them said, why did you apply? I mean, you were quite diligent in what you were doing, for them, and they actually wanted me to apply and join them. But at that point, 2 guys, Slim Alulu, the CAF FIFA Executive Committee member then, and Ishmael Banji from Botswana were around. And when I sold it to them, they just said, no, don't worry. Go back to your FA, try and get into the Nigerian football, go through your local FA. Sometime you come, because if you go there and work, you only get to a particular level, and that's it for you, because whether I like it or not, we are still blacks. They said it, I didn't know, but then I already started my business, it's AMP Ventures, which later metamorphosed into Brown Hill investment company, my marine business, which is my primary business anyway. So, and I went back home. Democracy had just started in Nigeria. Bobby was the governor of Delta. So I contested and I became the 2nd vice chairman of Delta State Football Association in 1999. 3 years thereafter, I became the 1st vice chairman. 2 years thereafter, I became the chairman in 2005. Then, at that point, the governor noticed some things outside football about me and made me the senior special assistant on foreign relations. In fact, that was my calling in school. My bias was in international relations. So I combined being the chairman of Delta FA and also the senior special assistant. Then my business, of course, was still running. And then later on, I became the executive chairman of Delta State Sports Commission. And we nurture that institution to be an institution of such that even if I leave, it will keep grooming athletes, and Delta State will always be very prominent.
Yeah.
And you can see the result in the last National Sports Festival. We started
proudly.
We did that, and then when we built a lot of, even as chairman of Delta FA for 10 years, we did not go to government requesting for funds for our activities. we were reputed for having the longest serving sponsorship deal in Nigerian history with Oceanic Bank, spanning close to 15 years. Oceanic Bank, the later Eco Bank. We also built a football house, which is second to none, even till tomorrow. Then we took referees to England for training, we took coaches for training. We did a lot of training, and it really impacted not just on the pitch, which is on the players, and also on our resume.
Yeah.
And when it was time to run for Nigerian Football Federation, I think I was a good sell, in all modesty. And I came on as president of Nigerian Football Federation. I'm married to
my sister.
So a priceless beauty from Abia State.
My sister, yeah. I'm happy.
A jewel, what I will call a jewel of inestimable value.
Hallelujah.
And I'm very proud to say that my wife's from Abia State. No regret about it. I've been to the village several times to see my in-laws, wonderful people. And also I have 4 kids. My eldest being she's at A-levels in Wycliffe in London. She's been there. Then my son is a prefect in St. Saviour's. Then my second son just came back from Barcelona. He went to Barcelona.
Oh, I was expecting to hear you say Arsenal.
No, he went to Barcelona with the Barcelona Academy. He went to the team. But we also support Arsenal in my house. Arsenal and Warriors. And my last child, she's in footsteps here in Ikoyi as well. She's starting St. Saviour's in September. So by and large, God has blessed me beyond my dream. I'm a child of God, and I always believe that according to Romans 8:28, everything works together for good for those that love God. And I love God so much.
Pastor.
And that's why you see a lot of protection, consciously, unconsciously, by divinity. To understand the level of my support for Arsenal, it's not today. Right from the day Emirates started, I have 2 club level seats in that stadium. 933, 9332, Google it.
So should I go there and say,
Like,
Mr. Pinnick said I should sit for free?
No, if you want to, I'll tell you, you go to my flat, you pick up my tickets, you go and watch the game. I have 2 halfway line seats. They are called halfway line. They are 2 of the best seats in that stadium, I'm telling you. It's not today. So, and traditionally, of course, my home team, Warriors, whether they are down, I still support them, they will come up someday. I've always loved Insurance Football Club in Benin. This is a club I've always loved from when I was a child as well. So if Warriors is not there, yeah, right now I support Insurance and I don't have any regret about it. These clubs are still tied to government, and that is the truth. So part of our plan is to get these clubs off government. Let government have 20%. And this 20% can be converted as equity using their stadium. Because the clubs cannot just wake up and build stadium. And they should, those are some of the things that we're coming up with before this current crisis, but we intend to really do that. When we came on, we noticed that we were not having the right players, especially at this level, So we need to make huge sacrifices. We need to make albeit winning the under-17 in 2016, I think. We actually wanted to make a change. We knew Nigerians were going to call on our heads and say, and that's, I can tell you in fact, that's why we didn't qualify 2 years ago. We wanted to make a sacrifice. We wanted to have under-17. Kelechi and Kero under-17, under-17. I also made the coach to understand that there's nothing more for us to win in under-17. We need to start developing the right persons and the right character and the right attitude. We won this tournament 5 times. Winning it 5 times, what are the advantages of winning it? If it doesn't translate to a quick succession in the higher categories. So made them to understand that it's not about us. President, if we go this way, we are not going to qualify. I said, let's not qualify. And we take the blame. Today, Nigerians are rejoicing. Under 20, we are qualified. Under 17, we qualified. B-Soccer, we qualified. Alcon, we qualified. AFCON, we qualified. Tell me, our under 13 team did great when they wait for their friend on our 15 team. So we have the youth development program. Our program is anchored on 1, youth development, and a smooth transition from under 15 to under 17, under 17 to under 20, under 20 to under 23, and then the Super Eagles. I can tell you clearly that we would have started that program before this crisis, this particular crisis that caught Nigeria right from the World Cup. the LMC was in talk with a major media organization, one of the biggest in the world. They were at the verge of signing a contract, and part of the contract was to have a junior league. But because of the crisis and the credibility of this company, they have to pull out. That's why I keep saying that people do not understand the magnitude of destruction they carry out. When they think they are abusing Amaju Pinnick, they are not abusing Amaju Pinnick. At the moment, God has put me there by providence. I'm the symbol of football. Once you attack the football, the corporates run away. But unless the corporates that have implicit confidence, for example, like Coca-Cola, they did their own integrity test. Nike did their own integrity test on the leadership before they decide to sign contracts with us. Nigerian breweries. Somehow they come out, do an integrity test on the leadership and say, okay, we can go on. ITO. So the beauty of all these things is that some of them have an appreciable level of respect for us. I don't want to talk about it because you meant to introduce that. Trust me, there'll be more agents than players. Yeah, so the agents will come scampering, oh, we want all our players, we want this. We don't want to let the coach go ahead because he has a contract, and his contract is to select the best player.
Okay.
We have a new jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, this jersey, it has a cycle of about 2 years.
Okay, 2 years.
Our next jersey that we unveiled is the one for the Olympics. Gosh, you guys need to see that jersey.
That's in 2020 now.
Yes, you guys, listen, I'm telling you, you need to see. This jersey is a child's play.
Hmm.
You need to listen. And listen, no, I'm not joking. When we went for myself and my boss, the Honorable Minister, and the Chairman Marketing, about 5 of us, I think it was there as well, you know, because Nike normally, they don't just print jerseys like
the sample opinion.
No, you know, Nigerian culture, a lot of things where, if I'm telling you, if you see this new jersey, if you see what Nike is coming out, I was going to beg them to keep it for the next World Cup. I don't think they're going to do anything better than this for the next World Cup. The jersey is out, trust me, is simply out of this world. If you say this one was sold out within minutes, this one will be sold out within seconds.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Listen, I'm telling you, I beat my chest to say it. Quote me. It's going to be one of the best jerseys ever.
Can you give us an expo, because we know that
I cannot give you an expo. I want you able to eagerly anticipate. 2 years ago, that's when I met him. He's from my place without any regrets, and he does some traditional attire, and he said, oh, we have this traditional attire that we wanted to do for the Super Eagles now that they've qualified, blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, these Super Eagles are going to wear your attire, you have to pay them. Because when we're going to play that game against England, Hugo Boss was meant to kid them and we were meant to get about almost 50 to 80,000 US dollars from Hugo Boss. But at the end of the day, the deal did not go through. So we said, no, that is it. Because if you are wearing your attire, he said, no, he came with so many people begging that he just wants them to wear the attire, and that is A to Z of it. We said, okay, if that's the case, I'll see how I can talk to them. You know, at the end of the day, it's regrettable what he did, because our intention was just to help his brand. You know, I had to talk to the players for them to wear his. At the end of the day, it came that we're winning. Well, it's not just him. You know, every responsible or companies, they owe your vendors. You know, but it's not for him. For example,
well, one of his claim was that he tried as much as possible to get across to the FA, and it was like he was meeting a brick wall. Nobody wanted to talk to him.
Listen, before anybody comes out to say anything, you know the first thing you do. If somebody writes a petition,
okay,
the first thing you should do before you look at that petition is to profile the person. I'm telling you, you must profile the person, look at his antecedents, and then you can draw an inference of the kind of person that he is. I'm telling you. So that's what I do. When somebody writes a petition to me, first I look at you. How credible are you? And that's it. So I don't want to talk about it. You know, I don't think we shouldn't be spending time talking about issues. I want to appeal to Nigerians. It's not about me, Shehu, Ibrahim, my general secretary, so hardworking. It's about Nigeria and the future of football. One day I will step out of this shoe, someone else will get in. Are we going to allow that person to suffer? We are trying to build a pedestal in which if someone else comes in tomorrow, it will be easy for him to adapt and move on. So when we hear things, people write, if you know the depth in which they go to some, they say all sorts of things. For example, we were meant to play Bolivia, we didn't play Bolivia, and it was captured. That money was not given to us by DeFi, it was given to us by Akwa Ibom State government. I went to see in the liaison office in Abuja, I went to see Akpabio, the governor then, I'm telling you 100%. And he said, yeah, we should play this game, we're going to play Bolivia. But because there was Ebola in Nigeria, and Bolivia didn't want to come out to say there was Ebola. So they cited security issues because it was a day after the election. The national election had brought in Mohamed Buhari, you know. And at that point, it was just 4 days. We needed a few days, I can't remember, it was 4 days. So we had to call Uganda. They were very happy. Micho was a coach, and they came to Akwa Ibom, and they even defeated us there in Akwa Ibom. And we did plus and minus, and the balance was given to the Akwa Ibom State government. But when they said with so much vehemence, you laugh. For example, they also said, oh, we went to the CAF Congress with $600,000. I just look at them and I said, how? Are we the one organizing the Congress that will go with $600,000?
That's so much.
No. It's clear. What was stated there was CAF Congress and others. CAF Congress was number one, was serial number one on the list, and it was just 19,000. The others were Nigeria versus Mali and some other things. But they just captured it because they tried in being mischievous and said CAF Congress. When I look at all these things, I laugh. You know, because I know myself. I know where I'm coming from. I know what I'm headed. I served in Delta State for 7 years, unblemished, untainted. So I won't go to a level like this and want to get myself swayed. I'm not, by God's will, like I said, I'm not but I'm very comfortable. I have businesses, no matter how difficult situations are, I'm still thriving. I have loads and loads of workers that I pay. I do offshore catering, I do marine business, God has blessed me beyond my dream. People should understand that whatever she accused me, he's been a lawyer for how many years? Look at it, his father was Silvanus Akiwumi. We all know the history of that very noble family. Sheo Diko, a quantity of your no means we can go on and on. Felix Ayansi, of course, we all know him. So people should look at all these things and say that right now we have people that are really, really enthusiastic. These are people that have their own businesses and they are passion driven about Nigeria. It's the prerogative of the president to appoint and also to dismiss the general secretary. If the president feels that they have differences that are irreconcilable, I don't think they can work together. On the part of the executive committee, we say, Mr. President, we can support you. If you feel you cannot work with your general secretary and you want to impose, and we have a very important tournament coming up. This is the first time we playing a 24-man team and Egypt and all those stuff. I should understand that, you know, he is the president. He has the prerogative. So if he decides to sack him, you know, it's quite audacious, right, to wake up and say you want to sack your general secretary. It means you are clean, you know, and that is the truth. I'm not saying, what I'm saying is it's a very audacious move. He works hard in ensuring that he gets there. And we always give him that support, that I can assure you. We'll give him all the support he can get within our own little confines, you know. But you don't say never, and you don't also talk in calculated ambiguity. But right now, as a president, I have not nurtured any ambition. If it's God's will that I become president of CAF, so be it. But as I speak now, I do not think. You know, the truth is, I believe I have a lot of support. I have a lot of support reflected in your words. I can, you know, because
I was about to go there because there are rumors that one of the reasons why we saw a huge presence of CAF executive members was you politicking with the awards.
No, I don't politic. They all wanted to. Listen, if you know the role I play in CAF, you will know that if I wanted 30 presidents to come, they would have come. Trust me, they don't joke with me. And I try to do a lot in terms of stabilizing CAF at the moment. I try to do a lot. You just trust me on that. But I'm not going to say that if Ahmad is doing the right thing, I will support him. But if he's not doing the right thing, I can run against him. That's the truth. If he's doing the right thing, yes, he's doing the right thing, following our books, I've given him my word, I am not going to. I will support him. Let us do the right thing.
Is he doing the right thing at the moment?
Listen, that is subjective. I'm not going to tell you whether he's doing the right or doing the wrong.
Because if you say he's doing the right thing, then we know you're supporting him. If you say he's not doing the right thing,
so
then we know what you're
subjective.
saying.
So if he's doing the right thing, why not? But like I said, it's not just about me. If I want to take such decision, God will always direct me. I have a wife, I have a family, even up to my youngest daughter.
You have me too.
Yeah, I have people that I consult and say, should I go? If they say no. Like when this heat was
But I'm saying you should go.
When the heat was going on too, my family came together, my family, I'm from a very responsible family. My brothers, even the one in Canada, they all called in and said, what are you doing in this? And I said, leave. I'm telling you the truth, 27th of December. We normally have a family get together. And what are you doing? Why are you, we don't like this. Look at what we read, we know you. Let's want to go and do the job, leave. These are the kind of people that have to consult if you want to take any such. So it's not just that. You have to look at also the government of Nigeria and say, you have to carry out extensive consultation. You don't just say because you are popular among FA presidents, you just wake up and say, I want to be president. No. You must also have government backing. You must also have, his current president is massive. Automatically you become the vice president of FIFA. It's huge. But I can tell you, ultimately, I'll tell you I'm ambitious. I'm 48 years. There's nothing wrong in being ambitious. If Ahmad is going to serve under 6 years, why can't I take over from him when I'll be 54? So there's no big deal. There's no hurry over whether you want to. You learn the ropes, you learn a lot of things, and when you get there, you stabilize the system and you move on. But Providence can think otherwise. But me, I always believe, like I said, it's what God has defined for you that you accept. If it's God's wish that I remain as first vice president, no Nigerian has held this position before. I become part of history.
Hangout. Hangout.